This team, man, this team, man. I don't, bro. Lord, y'all. Good God Almighty. This team. Jesus, man, boy, gracious, man. Oh, good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So, man, so glad that train wreck of a game is over. Oh my gracious. Boy, what the hell did I just watch, man? What was that? This team, I'm telling y'all, bro. This team. Man, I salute all my fellow Falcons fans. You got to just be a special kind of human to endure this team week after week and year after year. Man, boy. Like, it took me a while to even come on live because I'm not going to lie to y'all. After the game was finally over, I just had to walk around in my house and just talk to myself a little bit. You know, I just had to talk to myself. Boy, this team, bro. This team, golly. It's a lot to unpack, man, with the Falcons, man. Let's do the shout outs to everybody checking in. What's happening, Facebook users? I'm still in shock. Oh man, what are you talking about, bro? Oh man, what, man? Joy, what's up, Joy? Says what's good, tired of my blood pressure, stress levels are through the roof. Man, what are you talking about? I don't know if I'm more happy that we won the game or that I just didn't have an anxiety attack with these Atlanta Falcons. Man. What's up, Facebook user? How you doing? Travis checking in on YouTube. What's up, Travis? Just take a pull of that cigar for me. I got you, big dog. Slow inhale too, man. For Travis and all the other Falcons fans who have to deal with this team. Oh man, I tell you the truth. Boy, exhale, inhale, exhale. Johnson Thomas in the building. What's up, Johnson? Says that was a wild ride. Yeah, was it ever? Robert, what's up? Said it was my nerves. Mine is too, bro. What's up? Oh man, life of a Falcons fan, bro. It's always a eventful ride on the roller coaster of being a Falcons fan. Somebody just took the word right off my mouth. Seemed like I was on a roller. Yeah, man. Seemed like you just got off the free fall at Six Flags, man. You know, your heart's still pumping and you ain't sure if your body caught up with your brain yet. That's how I'm feeling still. Man, boy, Falcons, bro. Y'all gotta stop doing this, man. Come on, y'all. Lord. Facebook user says, I think ADHD kicks in the fourth quarter for our team. Or we have the dumbest growing as NFL players in history. It might be a combination of the two. That game aged me 20 years. I feel you, man. I totally feel you, bro. I've always said that Falcons fans should get free health care. That should be passed into legislation, Congress, Senate, presidential approval. We should get free health care because we deserve it. I mean, no other fan base has to deal with this consistently like we do as Falcons fans, man. This boy. Kelly, what's up, homie? Said that last TD in regulation gave us all flashbacks. Did it ever, man? Good gracious, did it ever? Basically, you said had to take 3 shots after the game. I feel you, man. Drink one for me. Take a fourth one for me. I need it, bro. I had to go get me a protein shake just to get something in my system, man. I just needed some kind of energy, change of vibe mentally. Man, boy. Wow. Facebook users with this team just happy with the win. I can definitely respect that, man, for real. And if I didn't sign and if I didn't sign in, just Tonio saying I have never seen such dumb play. What's up, Tonio Turner's in the building? What's up, bro? How's it going? Man, what was Marlowe doing on that on that touchdown by the Panthers to I think it was DJ Moore. I'm telling y'all, man, the Falcons, boy, good gracious, dog. Good gracious, good gracious, good gracious, good gracious. Facebook, you say it's hard, bro. It's hard. It's hard, ain't and it's not fair. It ain't fair at all. Robert Lennon said, I wish the Smith let Caleb Huntley run on that 3rd and 3. He runs hard every carry. He do. I'm very impressed with Huntley and Algier. I'm very impressed with him. We got something with us with those two young backs, man. Ishmael Bates checking in says, bro, Ishmael, bro, I'm telling you, man, I had to just walk around the house and talk to myself. I'm telling you, man, Falcons will have you in therapy, boy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man, if you're a psychiatrist, just market the Falcons fans. They will make you super duper rich. If you're a therapist, a psychologist, just get on Facebook and get online. Just come market to all the Falcons fans. I guarantee you will come up. You will come up like a fat rat. You, boy, you make so much money out this fan base, bro. I'm telling you, man. Man. Facebook said, I feel like I played in this game. I'm tired as fuck right now, man. You and me both. I'm mentally drained. I'm talking about what was that? I mean, what y'all gonna have to help me through this one here. What did we just watch? The Falcons were out there falconing as they do better than anybody in the history of the world. And then the Panthers was trying to out falcon the Falcons. You had a team that trying to out falcon the Falcons. Falcons had the game won, locked up. They stick their chest out. Y'all must don't know who he is. Watch us blow the game. And then the Panthers was like, shoot, well, since we're in Atlanta, we might well out falcon y'all. Yeah, we're gonna give y'all the game back. There's two teams that didn't want to win the game, boy. boy. RJ Smith said, man, I passed out twice. Man, maybe 3 times for me. I'm like I say, I'm just happy to have an anxiety attack messing with this team, bro. I like, what did I just watch? I'm telling y'all really gonna have to help me through this one, bro. I don't even know where to start. It's just so much to unpack. Facebook user says, Tyler was good, man. Your heart okay, man, bro. Man, hey, man. This, I love the Falcons. I love them. Love this team. But they are unhealthy, man. The Falcons are unhealthy. Being a Falcons fan, it is not healthy. It's not healthy, man. It is not healthy at all. Doing what we do best. What's up, Kuda? How's it going, homie? Hey, we do it better than any team, any professional, college, high school, middle school, rec center team in the history of sports, man. That's what we do best. Something that we've mastered. A very special thank you to the Panthers kicker. He is the real MVP of the game. Yeah, he is, man. He must used to play for the Falcons. He got some that Panthers kicker. He got some Falcons DNA in him. Either he played for the Falcons, he grew up going to Falcons game. He must be from Georgia. There is some Falcon in that Panther kicker. I can guarantee it. He probably a Falcon fan before he got to the NFL, but he got some Falcon in him, man. He was just showing us like, hey, hold my bill. Watch this. Watch this. Davis Warner checking in from YouTube saying, where can we find a post-game press conference for the Falcons? Can't believe they won it. I'm shocked. They seem like they didn't want to win it, man. I think they normally post it on their website, AtlantaFalcons.com. They normally post it on their website. KD Dawson checking in saying, bro, my chest hurt. Yours and mine too, bro. I'm telling you, man, after the game, I had to really gather myself. What did I just watch? What was that? That just unbelievable. Two bad news bears teams. I like, bro. Unbelievable, man. Like Falcons, y'all gotta stop doing this to us fans, man. Like y'all really do. I'm telling, we've been putting up for this for decades, bro, and it just seemed like almost every game or every other game, they find a way to reinvent themselves as teams who blow leads. The most winnable games too, like games shouldn't even got to overtime. I'm like, and I watched the entire game, and I don't even know how to approach talking about it. That's how shell shocked and bewildered it made me. And the wild thing about it is I don't feel like we won. I don't even know what to say. Rarely am I at a loss of words, but yeah, I know we won the game, but it don't feel like it. Man, boy, that was just it was unbelievable to just sit there and watch and be a witness to that. It's crazy. Rusty Moore, what's up, Rusty? Says I need to call a cardiologist tomorrow and set up appointments for every Monday morning. Shit, it's not healthy. It's definitely not. But crazy game, huh? She's on that side note, first place, baby. Yeah, we are officially in first place. We are officially in first place. Wow, man. What does that say about the NFC South, Rusty? Good googly moogly, boy. Shit. Facebook used to say that prevent coverage was awful. Props to Marcus Mariota on 2 game winning drives. Yep. Yep. Marcus made some big throws for us today in the second half. Also made some bad throws. Can't forget about that. But ultimately, we did win. We did win. Chris Grant says, "What's good, bro? Podcast DJ Moore. Thank you for letting us get in first place." Yeah, he get the penalty with taking his helmet off, right? They kicker missed the field, missed the extra point, which I think ended up being a 48-yarder, if memory serves me correctly, which allowed us to win the game. Crazy, 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 crazy. How's it going today, David? It says this team toxic as hell. Yeah, perfect way to start off your statement. This team is toxic as hell, but they will fight to the end. That's thanks to Cole Smith. We would have lost this game bad in previous regimes. I can agree with that. Mike Smith regimes, Dan Quinn regimes. They do keep fighting. But man, we just gotta find ways to stop giving up games. Like this game we should have won this game. I mean, we did win the game, but y'all know what I'm saying. Like this, we shouldn't have to go through this mental anguish like this. Like that was unbelievable. That was wild, totally wild. Katie Dawson says we don't play until the fourth. When in the past we would play for 3 quarters and not the fourth. I'm dizzy. Yeah, you're right about that. We look like a super team like the first 3 quarters in the past, and then just fold in the fourth quarter. And we've seen this. We've seen under Coach Smith, especially this year, that we do fight a lot more toward the end of the game, with the exception of today. I don't know what happened out there today. Facebook says I'm sick of this shit. This relationship is toxic, bro. I think I need to let it go. Hey man, this is a very, very toxic relationship. Very toxic. Facebook user says, think I almost had a heart attack. Yeah, sound like Falcons fans. Definitely do. Kelly says the crazy part is we got replacement DBs everywhere, and he scored on the 2 starters. Our secondary is trash. Yeah, we definitely got to address that in the offseason, whether that be drafting, free agency. We're going to have some salary cap money this year. So we definitely got to address the pass defense. I think we are 31st or 32nd right now in pass defense. And I think we top 5 in rushing defense. So got to do something about that secondary, man. Like you had who did we play today? PJ Walker out here looking like a young John Elway. Like, come on, man. Come on. This team is toxic. They are very toxic. Ishmael Basin, we just be doing too much, don't we, bro? Don't we, though? don't we? Like, oh, that was a game like, and like I say, the Panthers was trying to out Falcon the Falcons. You hardly ever see a team try to out Falcon the Falcons. But they were doing their very best impression of us today to out Falcon the Falcons. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Christian Broder's team pissed off, let him Foreman run all over us. Didn't he play for us at one point in time, or was a practice squad player or something like that, if I remember right? But he had a good game for Carolina. I think he had like 115 yards, 112 yards. Let me actually take a look and see. He had 118 yards, 3 damn touchdowns. Damn it. Yeah, he played good. We're the only team that can fail their way in the first place. That's exactly what we did. We failed our way in the first place. You know, the Panthers, like I said, they just wanted to be us for a day. Let's see how I feel to blow leads. So that's what the Panthers did today. They put up, I guess it's Halloween, so the Panthers dressed up as the Falcons. They said, you know what? We're gonna do what y'all do best. We're gonna just blow leads. Wow, wow, wow. Dominique, what's up? So this team will put folks in the hospital. Yeah, the mental ward at that, they send you all the way up to the top, right to the penthouse. Send you straight to the mental ward. Messing with the Atlanta Falcons, boy, you will be in the mental ward mess with this team. Travis says he's a former Bear. He got cut out. He missed a couple field goals against the Eagles in the playoffs. Okay, so that field goal kicker. Chris, what's up, homie? How you doing? Eric Parker, Panthers kicker probably gonna get fired. They probably will cut his ass. We always play down to teams. Yeah, we are very notorious for doing that, man. Very notorious for doing that. Facebook use is not excited at all about this win. I'm not either, man. And I was saying that earlier, like we won the game, but I don't even feel like we won, man. I normally, whenever we win, I normally be like in a happy mood, good mood, be jubilant, want to talk a little shit, but man, mentally I'm just drained after watching this game, bro. I'm just drained mentally. Dominique said we played the reverse Uno card today. Aaron said I'm back on blood pressure medication after this game. Hey man, I'm sure you ain't the only one. Mariota gets the game ball for me. We could have folded, but he stayed the course and got that run for us to win. Yeah, he made a big run to secure the game. Also made a really a very key critical pass that he threw to Demir Bird, which really should have sealed the game. We all know how that ended. After that play, we go up, and then I think it was only 29 or maybe 33 seconds left in regulation, and then we just give up a bomb to DJ Moore, and he got behind Marlowe, got behind Evans. I'm not too mad at Evans because he's a linebacker, but I don't know what the hell Marlowe was doing. Just life as a Falcons fan, man. This team is amazing. This team is amazing. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna like I said, y'all gonna have to help me out on this one, bro. This one is wild. So I'm gonna drop the StreamYard link in the comments. So if anybody want to come rap, come talk, get something off your chest, just click that link. I just dropped the link in there. Click the link, and just come on if you want to come on and just get some stuff off your chest. Because this is one of these therapy type games that even though we won, we may have to lean on one another today. So if you want to come on, just click that link and I'll bring you on, and we'll rap about the game here while I'm on live. Also, I also dropped the second link in the comments, which is the link to the Atlanta Bird Game YouTube channel. Do your boy a favor, man. Just click on that link and just subscribe to the channel for me. Even if you prefer to watch the streams on Facebook, do your boy a huge favor. Click on that link and subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps the channel grow and get the videos out to a broader and bigger audience. I definitely would appreciate it. Facebook users, we have the best games. I don't care what nobody says. Them Falcon games be high blood pressure win. Be high high blood pressure for win or lose. Man, I don't know if I can call today the best game, bro. That's like, man, I done got some age on me. My younger days, I can handle games like this a lot better. But now, oh man, Atlanta, y'all gotta quit doing this to us, man. I gotta quit doing this. I just don't understand why our DB and outside linebacker so down covering DJ for that catch. And it makes it so bad, man. That last play, we was in like a dime type prevent defense. You had the linebackers like 15 yards off the ball. The DBs was like 20 yards off the ball, and we still let the guy get over the top and behind us. Like, how does that happen, man? Like, y'all, you know they throwing for the touchdown. You know that. You know they throwing the ball, and they still get behind you. I think we might have only rushed 3 guys on that play. So I'm at a loss for words, man. Chris says if you would have told me that we would be in first place in the NFC South on November 1st, I would have told you to jump off a bridge. Yep. And I'm kind of in that same boat, but bro, we are here and we 500, at that. So next game we can finally get over 500 if we win, which I think would be our first time being over 500 in the regular season since the 2017 season, if I'm not mistaken. So hey, we in there, man. We definitely on path to make the playoffs. So we just don't need no more games like this, man. We don't need any more games like this at all. Rest is PJ Walker led his high school on a 3-play, 99-yard drive with 50 seconds left in 2012 against my high school to beat us in the state championship. He stays almost haunting me. On a side note, why are we the only team in the league that seems to choke in games like this? Because we the Falcons. That's what we do best. Out of all the players on the field, how do you let DJ Moore behind you on that last play? Exactly, man. Like I say, man, we was in like a dime or some type of super prevent defense. Linebackers 15 yards back. DBs, they seem to be like almost 20 yards back, and you still let the receiver get behind you. Mind boggling, man. The Falcons, they're just what we do best, and we still find a way to win the game, which is even more puzzling. I'm happy, but it feels like a default win. Exactly. And we just to kind of recap how we got there. Throw the pass to Bird, who made an outstanding run. He scored a touchdown, which should have kind of clinched the game. I thought at that point we had it wrapped up. Then the Panthers come back and score on that long pass. They get a penalty, which causes them 15 yards on the extra point. They missed the extra point. We go into overtime. We get the ball first in overtime. I think on second down, we throw a pass, I won't say a deep pass, but it went a good distance, I think. Well, it was a deep pass now I think about it. They intercept the ball, and it looked like they were actually going to run it all the way back and score when they intercepted it. They end up kicking the field goal again to win the game. If they make the field goal, they win the game. Their field goal kicker misses the kick once again, and we end up getting the ball back, and we close out the game. Man, you couldn't even write no stuff like that. We know now that we have a semblance of a passing game. Do you think so, John? I mean, I know we passed, I guess, decent today. Well, looking at the numbers, Mariota was 20 out of 28, 253 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He had 105 rating. So I guess you do have a valid point when you say a semblance of a passing game. Would definitely like to see that happen in consecutive games. I think that's Mariota's most passing yards that he's had so far this season. He had 105 QB rating also, so that is a good rating for him. It was good to see Kyle Pitts get involved more in the offense today. He ended up with 80 receptions. I'm sorry, not 80 receptions, but 80 receiving yards, 5 catches and a touchdown. We talked about Demir Bird. He ended up with almost 70 receiving yards. So we did fairly good for us throwing the ball today. Drake London gave us 4 catches. Also, as far as running the ball, let's see how many yards that we have total rushing. I'm interested to see that. Let me go take a look at the rushing yards real quick. So we had a total of 167 yards rushing. Not surprised about us getting over 150 yards rushing because we've been rushing the ball great this year. I want to say we are ranked 4th, I think, in team rushing. So as John has kind of indicated now, and we can balance the offense more out, start passing the ball better. That'll help the team as a whole. But the defense got to be better, man. Defense got to be better, especially passing defense, man. We just got to be better throwing passing defense. You know, that definitely has seemed to be an Achilles heel for us so far this season. And as I talked about earlier, I don't know if you addressed that a lot in the draft, free agency, or they're probably going to do both. But passing defense definitely got to improve. Norman, what's up? Norman says I'm going to have a headache for the rest of the evening fucking with these birds. You and me both, man. You and me both. Unspoken TV checking in from YouTube says we need to get better, but we won. It's the only thing that matters now. True that. We shell shocked right now, feeling some kind of way, but the most important thing is that we are 4-4 at this moment instead of 3-5. Sole possession of first place in the NFC South. So let's just get it together. You know, let's not have any more games like this. Big Mike checking in. What's going on with you, Mike? How you doing today, bro? Says the 3-man rush was stupid. Yeah. I wanted us to get more pressure on the quarterback, man. You giving him all that time to throw, knowing that we're missing our two starting corners in the game. And we just haven't been good all season against the pass. So maybe that's something that Dean Pease has learned from this game, and hopefully we don't see anything like that again. We need to change the team name to the Cardiac Falcons. I'm telling you, man, if any of y'all do therapy or psychiatrist or anything of that nature, you make a lot of money off this team. What's up, Tobias? How you doing, bro? So happy we won, but we need to be more balanced. I could not agree with you more. Ismail basically we need to cash out the Panthers kicker. He definitely brought us in with the victory today. I'm telling you, man, he got to have a little Falcon in him, man. That's some stuff that Falcons do. Shout out to Koo for our kicker, kicking the game winner. I'm not gonna even front, y'all. Like I'm a big Koo fan. I'm a real big Koo fan. He's made some big big clutch kicks, for us in the past. Anytime he comes out there, I feel like he's gonna make it. But after watching that game, regulation, overtime, I had a feeling like, man, he probably gonna miss this kick. This crazy ass game gonna continue to go longer. But shout out to Koo. He ended that train wreck of a game. Straight train wreck. 100 checks in from YouTube, says we need AJ and Cordero back and others as well. I think I read something today, or maybe seen it on TV, where they said Patterson is gonna try to come back soon. I think within the next 2 weeks. They might have said that today on the broadcast, but yeah, we need CP back. He definitely brings a different element to the team. One thing I love about Patterson is I look at him as our outside the tackle running back. I look at Algier and Huntley. They're more interior running, running in between the tackles. And Patterson, to me, specializes more in running outside of the tackles. And Arthur Smith loved them outside the tackles plays, because he got a few trick plays that just don't work for Huntley. I say trick plays, but I should say misdirection. That are supposed to go outside the tackle that he calls. And the last 2 out of 3 games, I think he's called that play 3 times, and we lost yardage each time he's called it. He called it today, and we lost about 6 yards. So Patterson definitely brings a different element to the team. But I do got to still give props to our running backs who've been phenomenal in Patterson's absence. Those guys have just been playing some great football. Huntley, Algier, they both did a good job today. But you get Patterson back, and that gives you even more depth at the running back position. Basically, you said that's a good defense we play. Are they really? I can't I can't say I'm not up to breast on how good or how bad the Panthers defense is. Um, so I'll take your word on it. I think we put up over 400 yards on them total today on offense. In fact, we had 406 and they had 478 yards on us. Damn. The Panthers put up 309 passing yards. Good gracious. Panthers actually outrushed us today as well. They had 169-yard rushing. They averaged 6.5 yards per play. So we almost got 500 yards put up on us twice in consecutive games. So we gotta do something on defense, man. We got to. We gotta get better on defense, man. This just ain't gonna cut it down the stretch. We gotta get better on the defensive side of the ball. Jeremy Koch checking in. What's going on, Jeremy? Says I figured our injured secondary would be a problem, but if you had told me Foreman would score 3 TDs, I would have laughed my ass off. Yeah, he played a great game today, Jeremy. We didn't have any answer for him. 3 touchdowns, like almost 120 yards. So he had a career-like day today against our defense. Still seems to be our Achilles heel. Still. So in free agency, man, we're gonna have to drop a big bag on defense, Jeremy. We got to stop this. We got to stop teams from putting up 500 yards per game on us, which we've seen the last 2 games today, and of course that thrashing that we took in Cincinnati. David says Rashawn Evans on DJ Moore had to be a miscommunication in the intermediate area somewhere. There's no way he should have been trying to run with a receiver, even with help. I agree. Especially when you sitting back there in a dime defense, man. Like, what happened? And the thing about it, it's not like it was a miraculous catch. He got behind the defense. The quarterback just chunked the ball and it fell right in his hands. And just thank God that his adrenaline and his emotions got the best of him and they gave us that penalty. Some referees probably wouldn't even call it that penalty, but thank God we got it. And it helped them blow the game and help us win the game. As crazy as it sounds. Steve, what's up, bro? Says, man, we are almost terrible in the DB area. We back to hoping Isaiah Oliver can lead the unit. And I saw him get toasted a few times this game as well. But you're right. When Oliver is like your mainstay at corner, you're in trouble. We brought up Armstrong from the practice squad. For me personally, it'd be hard for me to get upset at Armstrong when I see him give up plays because he's a practice squad guy going up against first team, first string guys. So it'd be difficult for me a lot of times when I see him get burnt, which I often do, to get upset with him because of, he's a practice team squad. Theoretically, he's not even supposed to be in that position in that point of the game. So we need some depth at cornerback, or we need to get healthy. How long is Hayward out, y'all? I know AJ is week to week, so we could get AJ Terrell back next week, but he is nursing a hamstring injury, and as Falcons fans, we know how those hamstrings work. But when is Hayward gonna come back? Anybody got any idea? Facebook user Drake London got that dog in him. Apparently, they keep that dog tame. I love what I see from Drake, man. He is a very, very physical wide receiver. We talked about this last week, but he's kind of like a taller version of Roddy White. He just, like I say, he got that dog in him. He got that physicality that you like to see from wide receivers, that aggression, and whenever he catches the ball, he delivers a hit too. He punished a couple Panthers DBs today after he caught the ball, and that's a good trait. I've seen also Kyle Pitts make some similar catches today. Also, Mariota laid one out for him, and they punished Pitts when he came down with the ball. I thought he'd drop it, but he didn't. He held on to it, and that was some yardage that we needed. And I'm real happy to see Kyle getting in the end zone this year. He had another touchdown today. Um, I know that number 4 pick was controversial when we drafted Pitts last year, and as Falcons fans, we still talk about it today. We still debate about it today whether or not that was the right pick. Um, as a lot of y'all know, I was team quarterback. I wanted us to drop a quarterback at that point in the draft when we drafted Pitts, but now that he's on the team, I fully support him. Glad that we have him. And ultimately, the point I'm trying to make is, I want to see Pitts be very successful on this team. As a person, I like Kyle Pitts a lot. I like Kyle Pitts a lot as a person. In the right system with the right quarterback, he would even be a better receiving threat for us. But we'll work out that in the future years, hopefully. But I really like him as a person. Every time I've heard Kyle Pitts talk, interviews or in public or anything of that nature, he just seems like such a grounded, well-rounded kid with a great head on his shoulders. You know, the way he approaches the game, the way he talks about the game, I can tell he's a student of the game. And I just like to listen to the young man talk. You know, he just has a different aura on how he carries himself when you hear him talk in interviews. So I want him to be successful with the Falcons. I want him to be here long term. And hopefully we can get a system in place, or really a quarterback in place that will be a better marriage with Kyle Pitts in the future. You know, because he has the talent to have bigger numbers, and that's just a player that I've taken a liking to on how he carries himself, especially at a young age. I think Kyle Pitts is still only 21 or 22 years old, but he talks like he's a 37, 38, 39-year-old veteran, just how he carries himself and how he approaches the game. So I'm a fan of Kyle Pitts, even though I wanted a quarterback in the draft. My player of the game is DJ Moore. Hey, rightfully so. Rightfully so. DJ Moore and probably that Panthers field goal kicker, right? Rusty says, we definitely need AJ and Jalen back fast, man. We are getting our asses kicked in the passing game by these other teams, man. So we need to get back healthy. When we were healthy early in the year, the defense did not look as putrid as they do now. And you saw some gains of potential, like, hey man, this defense might can finally turn the corner. And we've been doing good against the run, with the exception of today. But passing, we're just getting ate up. Richie Grant, I think the last 2 games he's kind of had some tough games also. So we need him to step up his play down the stretch also. I do think Richie has a lot of potential, but we need him to play a little bit better than he has also played these last couple games. We got small DBs. Yeah. Ultimately we do. Even with AJ Terrell is not a big corner. So you're absolutely correct about that. We need depth at safety also. Yeah, we definitely do, man. I wouldn't be shocked if we drafted a DB, whether that be a corner or a safety in the first 2 rounds of the draft this coming season, man. Because even with Hayward, he's hurt now. Again, I don't know when he's expected to come back. But after this year, he only has 1 year left on his contract. Of course, they're gonna AJ Terrell will probably be here for the long haul. They're gonna give him extension, so not worry about that corner. But Hayward, excuse me, who knows? Who knows? He only has a 2 year contract. David says Hayward is out at least 4 weeks. He's on the hour. Okay, so this is his second game that he's missed. If I'm remembering correct, so what, he has 2 more games at least. Facebook users, let's give those birds much love. The team is young and hurt. I can remember at the beginning of the season when the so-called experts predicted that we'll just have 3 wins and 3 wins only. Baby, we're 4-4, first place in the division. Who would imagine that right now? Rise up. I feel you on that, Facebook user. They have already exceeded the win total of some of the quote unquote experts. I know there were some publications nationally that said we'd only win 10 games. Oh, excuse me, only 2 games that I saw before the season started. Vegas officially had us at 4.5 wins before the season started. So just one more win, and then we're gonna already surpass what Vegas said we'd do. And you're right, this is a young team, very young team at that. Young coach, young GM. So I like the direction the franchise is headed. Love the job that Fontenot has done so far with the moves he's made coming in. Handicap with the salary cap. The first big move he made was, of course, the trade of Julio Jones for a second and a fourth rounder. And now that just looks like highway robbery. That looks like highway robbery. Since Julio got his first touchdown since he's left Atlanta. And that was like a year and a half ago. So we definitely got out. We definitely won that trade. Of course, you got Matt Ryan, who was just benched last week. We got a third rounder for him. And when it first happened, there were people within our fan base. There were people outside of our fan base, the quote unquote experts, the analysts. They were saying that we got robbed with the trade. How do you only get a third round pick for a franchise quarterback like Matt Ryan, former MVP? And now he's like third string, and they're saying that he's not gonna ever take another snap again for the Colts. So that's another big win for Terry Fontenot. So I think so far he's done an exceptional job. I just need the draft picks that him and Arthur Smith took to continue to blossom. And I like the young guys on the team as well. I do like the young guys. I think this past draft, the 2022 draft, this draft class that just came in, Drake London, Malone, AK, Algier, all those guys there, Troy Anderson. I think that could potentially be a franchise changing draft class. So as they continue to have more experience, more reps, they're going to continue to get better. And I'm just interested to see what the first round pick gonna be this year, man. Um, some part of me thinking that they're probably looking at a quarterback, and then some part of me every time I see this passing defense get tore up, say they're gonna go defense. So I'm interested to see how that'll play out, whether they'll go offense or defense. There's a big part of me that thinks, well, the past 2 first round picks were offensive guys, so they won't go another offensive guy in this draft. So who knows? Who knows? But I do like the direction the new administration is going. Sometimes I think Arthur Smith makes boneheaded play calling in certain situations, but I am satisfied with what Arthur Smith is doing with the team. Because as somebody mentioned earlier, the team doesn't quit. They don't give up. They do play with a lot of heart, even though they have these Falcon type games that we saw today. They play with a lot of heart, a lot of fire, and that really is a reflection of their head coach. That's really a reflection of the head coach. They're playing for their coach. So I'm excited about the team. Excited about the team. Excited about our future as well. And again, y'all, I'm gonna drop a link to the StreamYard if you like to come in and rap with me. You're more than welcome. So let's see. Facebook user says, I think when Ritter start, we'll see more pits of London. I hope so. That's another thing that has been big topic of conversation within our fan base is when do you bring Desmond Ritter, in? And it's real hard to say. Damn, excuse me. Ooh, smoke in my eyes. But it's real hard to say because we are 4-4. And Arthur Smith said he don't have any intentions of playing Ritter anytime soon. Even that Cincinnati game, somebody asked him what did he have any plans on bringing Ritter in late when the game got out of hand, and he said if he would have played him, he wouldn't have did nothing but handed the ball off. So Publicly, Arthur Smith doesn't seem like he's ready to start the Ritter project. Whether or not Ritter is going to be that guy, who knows? Who really knows? Who knows when they'll actually bring him in? I don't think that they have any intention of bringing him in anytime soon, to be totally honest. As long as the Falcons are winning, they won today, they're winning, they're still in playoff contention, they're hovering around 500 or over 500, they're not going to bring Desmond Ritter in. They just won't. And Marcus Mariota, like I say, he had some bad passes today that I didn't like, but ultimately I think he played a pretty good game. So Mariota hasn't done enough bad or played terrible enough to lose his position or let the rookie come in and take any of his snaps. So it might be a while before we see Ritter, y'all. It might be a good while. And I know a lot of people want him to come in, but it just may be a while. I don't see him coming in anytime in the immediate future. And personally, I don't think he should. I don't think he should. Mariota is a veteran, and something tells me that these guys in the locker room rally around Mariota. So it might be a while before we see that rookie, man. You know, we would ideally like to get him playing sometime this year to get the evaluation in order, so you have a more concise decision on your draft the next year, whether or not you do or don't take a quarterback. But who knows, man? Who knows if he does get any significant playing time this year? Because I foresee the Falcons continue winning games. And again, as long as we're winning games, man, they're not gonna mess up the continuity that the team has right now. So that really remains to be seen. Um, Mine says Greedy should be a no brainer. What do you mean when you say that, Zach? When you say no brainer? Facebook user says we have to shy away from that zone defense, but great fight and win. Yeah, I don't think many of us like that zone. I'm not a fan of it. I've seen us get burnt too many times with it. I did see us doing a great deal of blitzing today in man coverage, but shout out to the Panthers. You know, they did a good job of keeping that pressure to a minimum, protecting their quarterback, and doing a great job blocking when we did bless them. So I do give them credit for that. You know, they did a fantastic job as far as that goes. And pass rusher also. That's something else I forgot. That might be our number one area in the draft as well. Again, the pass rusher also. And once again, y'all, I'm going to drop another link in here for the YouTube channel. Do your boy a favor, man. Just click on that and subscribe to the Atlanta Bird Gang YouTube channel. Definitely helps the channel grow, even if you don't get on YouTube or you prefer to watch just the live streams on Facebook. It just helps the channel grow. I'd appreciate it. We'd appreciate it as well. My man Shin checking in. What's up, Shin? Shan says, man, me and my wife almost had a heart attack watching the game today, and so did everyone watching the game. First place, Atlanta Falcons sounds good. I didn't think we could do it, but I'm glad to be totally wrong about this team in the preseason. We are here, Shan. We are in first place, my guy. We are in first place. I know some people have some reservations on how good this team would be, but here we are, midway through the season, man. Atlanta Falcons are in first place. Those bag heads from New Orleans did win the day they beat the Raiders, you know, so they're still hovering around trying to get first place. So this division probably won't be decided to the final week of the season, man. That's just how crazy it has been so far this year. Bobby Stange checking in. What's up, Bobby? Checking in from YouTube. How you doing, bro? Says we not the Matt Ryan Burris, we are the Super Mario Burris. I heard that, man. I told, hey, I'm with you on that train, Bobby. Hey, whoever the starting quarterback is of the team, that's the Falcons that we are. Mariota's our starting quarterback right now. So hey, like you say, we the Super Mario Birds. Out with the old, in with the new. I say this respectfully, but hey, Matt Ryan, old news. Mariota's the guy right now, so that's the guy we round behind at this time. Clayton Murray, what's up, Clayton? How's it going, bro? Says I died 3 or 10 times, but I take the win. Mariota made a run that Matt Ryan or Desmond Ritter wouldn't. I totally agree. That was a big play. Somebody talked about that earlier, man. That was a huge, huge play. Um, to run that ball in that situation, and we needed that play. And there was a point in time where he could have slid, and he made a little juke move to the outside and picked up extra yardage. And you're right. Matt Ryan definitely doesn't make the play. Desmond Ritter possibly doesn't make the play as well. I know even early in the broadcast today, as I was watching, one of the commentators even said something like that. Say, hey, see, Matt Ryan couldn't make that play. That's why a guy like Mariota works better, works good in his offense. And that really helps our running game, man. We give Huntley, we give Patterson, we give Algier their credit, and rightfully so. But I do want to say a good bit of the success of this running team or the running game from this team this year is definitely due to Mariota. Even if it doesn't come up on the stat sheet, just him being such a threat to run the ball, the defense has to play us totally different. Their edge rushers have to be a lot more honest than they would have been last year with Matt Ryan under center. And with those edge rushers and also the linebackers having to play more honest, that helps open up the run game a whole lot. And that's why we run like these RPO plays. Anytime you have a quarterback who's a threat to run like Mariota, it really opens up the run game. We can go back and use our old Falcons, the Michael Vick Falcons, for example. That's why we were an elite running team when we had Vick. That's why Dunn was so great here during his time. Duckett was so productive here in his time. Michael Vick, when he ran, he was productive here at this time. It's just that threat. It brings a different element to the team. Now, you do want to somehow marry that with a good quarterback who can also throw the ball. Because that definitely increases your chances of winning games when you got a quarterback who can run it and throw it like that. And that's why we saw the Falcons do the full court press for Deshaun Watson, because he is a great passer. He is good running the ball. He's athletic. But going back to Mariota, I want to give him his credit for that, because I don't think a lot of people mention that enough. When they talk about how good we're running the ball, a lot of that is due to the quarterback that we have. And a lot of times that doesn't show up in the stat sheet, but Mariota should get credit for that, because he's a integral part of our running success. Big reason that we're top 5 in rushing, averaging about 150 yards rushing a game. Where in the past we was averaging about 70 yards rushing a game. Now we're at the top of the NFL in rushing. In the past, we were at the very, very bottom of the NFL in rushing. So that's a very key thing that I did want to point out as well. Somebody says we should pick up Greedy. He won't cost us too much of nothing. He is young and still has a lot to learn. So are you saying in a trade? I assume trading for him. Me personally, I'm not like a real big fan of trading for anybody if we got to give up draft picks. I would like this team to hold on to as many draft picks as they possibly can, because we're still rebuilding. So the next 2 years, the next 2 drafts, I think will be critical for this team as well. And shout out to you, Bobby. Clayton Murray says shout out to the wide receiver core, getting clutch catches. Shout out to the defense by looking better than last week. But I think AJ and Hawkins back next week, so let's bang on the Chargers. Yeah, let's bang on them Chargers, man. That game will be in San Diego, so I'm assuming that's going to be a 4 o'clock start time. Clayton Murray. I think we played them in San Diego. Let me look and see real fast. I doubt we have back-to-back home games, but let's see. Falcon schedule. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm mistaken. We played them at home. 1 o'clock, November 6th. So we got 2 consecutive home games. So let's win both of these. Let's win the next game against the Chargers also. And that'll put us over 500, which would be the first time since 2017, and we'll be 5-4. Let's just continue to control our own destiny. We continue to win. You can't catch us in the division. We continue to win. We continue to win out. Nobody will be able to catch us. So let's just continue to win and get healthy also. And we need to get healthy in that defensive backfield. Robinson Santana, my bro from the Bronx, checking in. Says, Toddy, my brother, I need a Falcons PSTD medication today. Can London get the ball more? Go blue on y'all little puppies, bump. Man, you don't want none of these Georgia Bulldogs. I don't know why my guy Robinson keep this up. My Georgia Bulldogs already spanked Michigan last year in the playoffs. It wasn't close. Y'all are not better than us, and if we happen to see y'all in the playoffs again in college, it'll be much the same. We just a different breed, man. The Bulldogs, we the big dogs, the Georgia big dogs. So you my guy and all Robinson, but you don't want to bark up that tree, man. I keep telling you, man, you need to be barking up the Ohio State Buckeyes tree. You got a better chance of being the Buckeyes than you do the Georgia Bulldogs. Y'all ain't ready for this yet, man. Y'all just ain't ready. Just ain't ready yet. But crazy game today as far as the Falcons go, man. Crazy game, but we did get the victory. We did pull it out. Even though the Panthers tried their best, their damnedest. I'm sorry, even though the Falcons tried their damnedest to give it away, we were able to secure the victory today. And again, whatever medication that the Falcons have you taking, you definitely gonna need it today. Whatever alcohol you drink or whatever you smoke, you definitely gonna need it after a game like today. But we did pull out the game, and we got the victory. Sitting at 500. So that's really the thing that matters. Bobby Standers says, "Dogs, yeah, Bobby, tell him, man, this ain't what he want. This definitely ain't what he want." Clayton Murray says, "Okay, oh yeah, big thanks to their kicker. Who is their kicker, man? I wonder if they're gonna cut him next. Who is their kicker? Y'all, anybody know his name? Who is that kicker? Because boy, he helped us out a great deal today." And also, let me get some props to Demir Bird. That touchdown that he caught, that was a huge play. And that was a play that really should have sealed the game. But we know how that played out. But he caught that ball and he just turned on the Jets. He looked like Rocket Ishmael from the old Notre Dame Fighting Irish. He just turned on the Jets looking like the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. And being that we run the ball so much and we don't pass as much as some of us would like, he don't have a lot of opportunities, or he hasn't had a lot of opportunities so far on this team. But when we called his number today, he made a super, super clutch play for us and got a touchdown. So props out to Bird. Huge play that we really, really, really needed as well. Clayton Murray says he's from Florida University. Okay. University of Florida. Eddie Panero. Okay. Thank you, Tim. What's up, Tim? David, thank you. Appreciate it. Facebook user says go blue. We'll let Jackson State take out. Yeah, what's sick prime time on y'all, man? He got some Falcon blood in him as well. Hey, y'all, but I think I'm gonna check out, man. Probably walk in the house and finish talking to myself. That's kind of stuff that these Falcons make you do. But definitely happy that we got the win. San Diego Chargers, or are they the LA Chargers now? Or I think the LA Chargers now. But anyway, the Chargers from Cali. They coming to the A next week. So we need to win that game also. We need to play better. And continue to. We used to say when we had the Georgia Dome, defend the dome. That used to be the slogan, but defend the bend. So continue to defend the bends. Y'all make sure to check me out tomorrow on live. I will be doing the player grades. We banged last week, so we didn't get to do our player grades, which again I'm sorry about. So we won't be banging tomorrow. We'll come here. We're gonna grade our players, and that'll be that. So I'll be on tomorrow, y'all. So I'm probably around 4:30ish, 4:45. I try to come in before 5, but I'll be around about 4:30, 4:45, and if work is hectic tomorrow, it may be around the 5:15 window. But anyway, somewhere between 4:30 to 5:30, I'll be on, and we'll do our player grades. So come vibe with me and rock with me tomorrow as we do the player grades, and we grade our own players. But until then, peace out. Falcons won today. Even though it was a crazy roller coaster ride, we got to win. That's all that matters. Peace, people. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. I'm out.